all of us obviously known to the meaning of a team and the purpose of a team. Okay, but here let me tell you, uh, for the employee involvement, that is, teams are very much helpful in optimizing the employee involvement. Try to understand. One example I'd like to give here. Before that, I'll write why and what is the purpose of having a team in an organization. What I'm saying is employee involvement is there, right? Employee involvement can be optimized by the use of team or with the help of the team. First thing you keep in your mind that one better example I'll give you. If I ask you a few of the questions in the class randomly, from this side one will answer and from another side one will answer, and only few will participate and few will remain untouched, right? But instead asking a question randomly, if I make 4 groups or 5 groups, in that case what happens is that every group member will have to participate, will have to involve in order to solve a problem. That means that if I form a group and this group of people, and if I form team, every member of the team is required to work on it. That means he will have to participate, he will have to involve, because there is no other possibility for him. He cannot be isolated himself. One more example, that if when a sports team, let us take example, everybody in a team should be participating, otherwise it is inevitable for every member, they should be participating. Okay, so when organization is forming team, I'll later define the definition of the team. Before that, I'll tell you, team will enhances the participation of the employee. That means it is possible to optimize the involvement of the employee by the formation of the team. And one must understand that each member of a team has special abilities, special capabilities that can be used to solve a problem, right? Everybody, that is, X will be having expertise on something, Y will be having mastered on something, and so everybody in a team will be having their own interest and own special abilities, and those abilities can be used better to solve a problem, right? But however, I cannot say that a team is a panacea for solving all the quality and productivity related issues, right? But from many instances, it is evident that teams are more effective to solve any problems related to the quality and the productivity. Let me summarize this. Let me conclude this. Teams will going to optimize the involvement of the employee in an organization. However, teams are not the panacea. Panacea in the sense the ultimate solution or ultimate cure for all the problems of quality and the productivity. That is, for the sake that an organization have formed the team, organization cannot able to solve all the problems of the quality and the problems of the productivity. But it is quite effective. From many examples, it is proved that teams are quite more effective to solve the problem of the quality and the productivity. Okay, now let's move on to the definition. What is the definition of the team? Let's see. Definition. You all know very well. That is, a team can be defined as a group of people. What is that? Group of people working together to achieve common objectives and goals, right? What is that? Group of people working together for what they are working together to achieve, to accomplish, to achieve common. It should be common objective or goals. This is the definition of the group, right? You can understand by this definition. It is nothing new here I am discussing. You all know, obviously it is known to you. Team is nothing but group of people working together. Yes, they must work together so that they can achieve common objective. That is, the goals and objectives are same to everybody. It is common to everybody. Okay, such a group is known as the team. Definition of the team. But in addition to the definition of the team, we must know what do you mean by teamwork. What do you mean by teamwork? You all know this also. I'm not discussing something new today here. Teamwork. How will you define the teamwork? That is, teamwork is the cumulative actions of team during which each member of the team individually subordinate his interest or opinions in order to fulfill the goals or the objective. You must understand here, I'm making use of a word here, cumulative action, cumulative actions of team. Cumulative action of team, that means that that is addition, successive addition of something. When a team is comprising of some 6 to 10 members or some 10 to 15 members, each member, as I have said, you will be expertised on something. He will have his own history of the experience, so that he is much capable of contributing in order to realize or in order to achieve the goal or objective. In that way, I say that cumulative actions of the team, and cumulative in the sense successively we will add. That means after I say something, one opinion, otherwise one information I give, another member will add his own information, third member will add his own information, and fourth member will also add the information. That means that here cumulatively we are adding up the information, cumulatively we are adding up the knowledge, or cumulatively we are planning to have a mission accomplished here. That is the meaning of cumulative actions of the team. And when the cumulative action is going to take place, what happens? Individual, that is every individual of the team will subordinate its interest. That means he will give his opinion, he will give his interest, he will give its plan, he will give his expertise, whatever he is possessing. Okay, so teamwork is the cumulative action of a team. And after knowing what do you mean by team, after knowing what do you mean by teamwork, here we are defining the things that defining a team that they will have to achieve the common objective or the goal. What can be called as a objective? What can be called as a goal? That should be known to us. That is, objectives or goals. Are they right? Objectives or goals. Objectives or goals, they could be anything such like objective or goal is a need to accomplish something. It is a need to accomplish something. It is a need to accomplish something. What that something could be? That something could be solving a problem, such as it can be like this, solve a problem, thereafter improve a process, thereafter design something. Say for example, design a refrigerator, for example. Thereafter such many things, such as planning a conference, plan a conference. You can take many examples in you, like audit a process. Don't unmute.